Greetings everyone, I am Eric Paulson with Your Essential Practice. For today's rune reading, we're getting into the shift of Mercury into Aquarius, and that starts on February 4th and goes till February 23rd. There's a couple unique aspects happening also on February 16th with a conjunct with Pluto and also a square with Uranus. Now, I did put a lot of information into the description box below, so please feel free to get into those nitty-gritty details as we chug along here. All right, also, big news, the February 2nd, the 222 portal is upon us. That's a power number of 3 for this year. So to get that, we add February 2nd with 2024, and we get a power number of 3. So that's a lot of creation and cooperation, and that goes up until the what I consider to be the true 222 portal, which would be February 22nd, and that with the year 2024 is the power number of 5. We put that 5 and 3 together, and this is a period of abundance with the number 8 blessing this time frame, this portal, this huge gateway that we're in, right? So more on that as we get more into future rune readings. I don't want to spoil a ton of it, but just be prepared, because this is a huge transformative, very balancing, very grounding sort of let's get ready to go and grow and glow together, right? All right, without further ado, let's get into today's rune reading of Mercury going into Aquarius. All right, how are we all feeling, everyone? Let's ring in this beautiful energy and cleanse the space energetically as well. We have this $2 note representing uncommon abundance. And as we put that in the bowl, we're going to be ringing it out and simultaneously giving gratitude and inviting more of that into our lives. Cleansing the space. 3 deep breaths in through the nose and then out through the mouth, not forcing it. Just breathe as deeply as you're able. Don't force it. Gratitude for the uncommon abundance and for more uncommon abundance about to come. Couple more deep breaths here. Mercury in Aquarius. Air signs are exalted in Mercury. Mercury is a very talkative and cerebral type of planet. So that's more along tune with the air signs who love to just talk. All right, let's get into the runes right away. And y'all, I have some different type of runes that we're going to be using today that I've made. These are also on sale. Okay, here's just an example of what they look like. Yes, the wooden runes, as promised, are out now. Contact me for details at youressentialpractice@gmail.com. I have stone custom sets available, wood custom sets available. All right, but let's get into this reading about Mercury in Aquarius. We're coming from the past energy of that being on a journey, almost a pilgrimage, but this is more of a literal change of location. It could mean change of house, spouse, or career. This is more of a literal movement, like a rock being thrown into the pond. Now you can put your hand in front of those little ripples in the pond, right, that are made from the rock being thrown in there. However, you can't stop those. You can't stop that energy from reaching the shore and thusly reaching back after it hits the shore. It comes back as well. So what we put out, we receive back in, reflections of and waves of that, right? So we're coming from that beautiful energy of that journey from the past. This is Rido. This is all about riding along with the current energies. That's very beautiful. Let's grab another rune for the current energies. Nice. A lot of you getting into grounding work. You would almost think it's not even January right now. I live in Wisconsin, and we have some unusually warm winter this year, right? And I was able to get out barefoot yesterday in my backyard. It was about 34 degrees out, 32. But if you stand there in one spot, your feet kind of warm up the earth. And it was such a beautiful sunshiny day. Everybody's spirits were lifted. Everybody was in such a better mood. You could feel it. This is more of that rune of that natural grounding work, that natural vitality. This is Urus, the ox, right? This is courage. This is strength. This is a type of energy that makes us want to just keep kind of like chugging along, right? Either pulling the plow or plowing the earth, or planting our feet deep into the earth and having that grounding energy and drawing strength and using that to push ourselves forward more, right? And this is a great strength energy to be in, a natural healing work to be in. This is awesome energy, y'all, because we're also looking at those divine downloads. In the near future energies, that divine communication comes in. This is godlike communication. This is Anzus. This is like prophetic dream work. Okay, this is a lot of deep, enhanced meditation type stuff going on. So when we are in our near future energies here with this Mercury going into Aquarius, and also with it being exalted on the 16th of February with the conjunction with Pluto, and also squaring off with Uranus. Now, Uranus likes to shake things up, Pluto likes to transform things, and Mercury likes to talk about that. So we're going to be leaving no stone unturned. We're having like this mental epiphany, a lot of mental inner paradigm shifts of the way that we understand things, the way that we communicate things as well. So this is a part of that. This is a part of getting us ready for that. These intuitive hits that we're receiving in these energies moving forward with Mercury in Aquarius. Be ready for these spiritual downloads. Get like a little journal. I watched this awesome reading by a dear friend of mine who's also on YouTube, where she went over a beautiful 1111 type of journaling practice that we could do. And I'd like to invite you to take that a step further for whenever you get these intuitive insights, whenever you get these spiritual downloads, you get these like communications in from divine, whether that's a sign like numerology, like you're seeing 1111 on the clock, or you see an animal in an unexpected place, right? Like that bird that happens to land on your shoulder briefly before you get in your car, or something like that. You know what I mean? So you go and just have like a little notebook, like a little pocket notebook, and just write down what you were thinking, just really quick. And when it comes to the end of the day, you can reflect on that and write down and have more of that divine guidance and divine downloads. This is beautiful, because the action taken for the best outcome, this is in Perth Row. This is the Gambler's Cup. This is also a female fertility. This is also friendly competition games, initiation. We know how we're entering in this energy, but then we're taking all these twists and turns, and we don't know how we're coming out. It's kind of like the universal shrug of the shoulders here, where we're casting those dice. We don't know where it's going to land. All right, and the universe is saying, do what you're going to do, because it's all divinely guided anyway. There's no way you can avoid what's going to be happening, and how you handle it is completely up to you. So please be into this divine communication when you're rolling those dice, and how you interpret how those dice lay is all up to you. How you handle the now is 100% up to you. It's not an external force that's affecting it, right? Life happens for you, not to you. I say that so much because we always need to be reminded of that, don't we? All right, thoughts, feelings, and emotions are in Hagalas. This is the hail rune. This is the rune of upsets, natural disaster, disruption, destructive and creative forces, right? This, oops, I forgot to do something, like, oops, I forgot to put the gas cap on the car after I pulled away from the pump. Or, oops, I forgot to batten down the hatches before the storm, and now everything is blowing all over the yard. Whatever the case may be, this is thoughts, feelings, and emotions are in a lot of anxiety about this. Just know that you're divinely guided. Go back into your grounding work, right? Know that you're on this beautifully blessed journey, and this Perth Road, this Gambler's Cup, is cast, and there's really not a lot you can worry about here. This is maybe just a warning just to pay attention to the unforeseen circumstances, the unattended eventualities, like that sudden vehicle repair or house repair or things of that nature, a sudden expense. I know it's tax season for many of us here in the United States, so just be prepared for, make sure all your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed, so to speak, and make sure that you're prepared for unintended eventualities, right? This could just be our thoughts, feelings, and emotions are too caught up into our natural disasters of the past, right? We've come a long way to just cast these dice now, and we're kind of second guessing ourselves, like, hey, is this what we're really meant to be doing? Well, yeah, it's divinely guided, right? Just get back into that meditative state. Focus on your grounding and being guided by the divine, right? Because this is what we risk losing, is the beautiful Soilo. This is the sun rune. This is good fortune, luck, right? Success, abundance, everything that the sun gives, right? With that being directly across from Urus, the ox of grounding, this natural success and vitality, if we worry too much, we might manifest illness. Okay? Just know that the dice are cast, be grounded, continue your grounding work, listen to that divine communication. Divine's always trying to talk to us. It's up to us to tune in, to listen. Right? Don't lose that success and vitality that's in store for you, that luck and that abundance, that growth, that nurturing that the sun provides just naturally every day. Kind of like what Mother Earth does for us. We have the sun and the earth pretty much here, right? And you in the middle casting dice. You need to be tuning in. Let's see what the possible outcome is, though, for this Mercury in Aquarius shift going on. Possible outcome is the thorn, the giant. This is also the... I'm at a loss of words right now. So when you're walking across the path, there's like this giant mountain or this giant in your path that needs to be addressed fully before you can move on. Likewise, if that's like a thorn stuck in your side, you want to pull that thorn out all the way. This is Aetherius, Thor's hammer. That's where my brain was going. This is also about quick, decisive action, thorough action, whether it can build or destroy, and I like to also argue where it can protect. Okay, maybe some of us might be in a defensive way here, feeling that we're always having to fight this battle on our own. But hey, you're divinely guided. Stay grounded. Know that anything you do is divinely guided. Any way you cast those dice, this could also be that literal meaning of female fertility here for many of you. So whatever that means to you, okay? Now, please take into consideration the possible outcome here of Theorias. It could also be just an aspect of focused power, right? Where we're tuning out a lot of this mental garbage, where a lot of us might be watching the news a little bit too much and buying into a lot of that propaganda too much, or feeling a loss of grip on this. With that focused power moving forward, remembering our grounding work and getting forward momentum here and listening to that divine communication, we could end up with more of a focused power out of all of this, like going through what we need to be addressing, our thoughts, feelings, and emotions with Hagalas. This is a lot of times it's a needless worry, but it's always good to be secure and to have a contingency plan, isn't it? It's always good to have that safety net. So with that, you have that enhanced focused power because you've been learning these lessons of needless worry, right? What direction is my life going? Really, it's divinely guided. You just need to be in that divine communication and stay grounded, because your power will increase. This is more of an increase of mental power. Like I said, this is Mercury in Aquarius is a very air sign type of deal, with Aquarius being the air sign, the water bearer, the communicator of the zodiac. I mean, they're very strong communicators, but they're also very direct, and very things as they should be, sort of like a mental mise en place. So this would be more of that enhanced mercurial in Aquarius type energy coming through. We could do another Mercury in Aquarius rune reading as it gets closer to the 16th of February, because there will be a lot more intense energies going on. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like me to do another continuation of this. We can go back to this setup here and go in a deeper dive. Now let's get some cards of clarity from the divine and the fairies today. These are the Soul's Journey Oracle cards. These are messages straight from spirit, straight from divine, directly to your soul, directly to your spirit. Now, divine, please show us clearly. What messages of clarity do you have for the collective for this Mercury in Aquarius transit? All of this is taking place during that 222 portal, the 222 gateway. Balance, abundance, harmony, change, building. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Relationships. We haven't had this one on this channel yet. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. And that's beautiful. Look at that beautiful seed of life pattern that just continues and continues there. Flower of life. Yeah. Sacred geometry. Beautiful stuff, y'all. If you dwell or even have sacred geometry in your house, or if you dwell on it, or if you meditate with it, there are a lot more enhanced benefits. And I won't get into the details now, but just having sacred geometry in your line of sight throughout your day, any type of sacred geometry really, does have an enhanced effect on your psyche, on your mental clarity, on your emotional balance, on your physical balance, right? Research what sacred geometry means to you. Relationships are a part of that interweaving pattern, the connectiveness that we have with our soul family, right? In this beautiful flower of life. Let's look up relationships here. Again, that says, I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. In this three-dimensional world in which we live, there is a sense that we are separate from one another, and also that we meet by chance. This is an illusion. The people in our lives are drawn to us here for a reason. It's through sharing experiences and having relationships with others that we begin to understand ourselves. When someone appears in your life, you must see that it is not resolved or whole in the person, and understand that the lessons he or she brings home to you. You draw others to you like magnets. Liking, attracting like in this aspect, right? You draw others to you like magnets in order to learn various aspects of yourself. The people you have close relationships with on earth usually are members of your soul family. You have chosen to incarnate here together to help teach each other lessons. Even though it may not seem that you have that now, or it might not seem that way now, once a lesson is learned, don't be surprised that if that person fades away. People are in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Recognize the energy for what it is, y'all. Don't try to identify yourself with it, right? Best friends, I know a bunch of people who are best friends, and they end up being more like each other rather than enhancing themselves. They lose their identity in one another, and that way they become interdependent or codependent on each other for their own sake of identity, and that can be very dangerous, everyone. These relationships are meant to teach us about ourselves. These relationships, the soul family, the soul tribe, right, is here for you. There's going to be a lot of that happening with Mercury in Aquarius, a lot of mental clarity, and the way we communicate with everyone is going to profoundly change. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. What that means to you could be different from the next person. These are messages from the fairies. Fairies are divinely guided beings who love to help out humanity. So fairies, I know you're pretty talkative there. Let's grab a card, please, for extra clarity on this Mercury in Aquarius rune reading for the collective. What message of clarity do you have for the collective today? This beautiful month of February. We're done with that giant Monday of a month of January and into February. Your desire is within reach. Have faith as everything is working in your favor. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Have faith because everything is working in your favor. Don't get up in your head about this stuff. All these, you could lose your thoughts, your identity, your connectedness to divine through these worries. Throw your dice. Right? Remember your grounding work and your divine communication, your prophetic dream work, right? Chug along. Enhanced relationships. These aren't just romantic relationships. They can, and like this card, it explained a lot about the interdependentness of soul family. I believe this is going to be enhanced power and mental clarity for everyone in the outcome here. This is very, very beautiful because everyone's common thread, their common desire is going to be within reach. And I believe the collective, your soul family, knows what that is. Definitely talk to your soul family to figure out what that means to you personally. All right, find out what resonates for you. Let's read about this. Your desire is within reach. Once more, it says, have faith as everything is working out in your favor. The fairies sent this card to assure you that your prayers have been heard and are being answered, for the universe is working behind the scenes to help you. Although you may not see the results, They're almost visible. Yet just as a seed germinates below the surface prior to sprouting into a plant, so here too your desires are evolving into reality. Right there. Right there. You're getting more clarity here. Have faith and trust that everything is working out in your favor, and it will. Additional meanings for this card are: keep your thoughts positive to attract the most favorable outcome. Overcome procrastination, or give any fears or worries to heaven, or ask for support to accept help as it's offered to you, or keep going with action steps which will take you in the direction of your dreams. And furthermore, and lastly, believe in yourself. That enhanced power is yours. It's everyone's. It's all of ours. It's all divinely guided. And it comes from our grounding work, or this journey that we're all riding along in together. This Mercury in Aquarius. Get out of that mental headspace of overthinking, right? Let the sun shine its light. You don't want to lose that either. Okay? Let's go with this chakra token today. Oh, look at that. Beautiful solar plexus chakra work. With each reading, I draw a chakra token and go over some meditative practices to enhance the message that is shown in the rune reading. The solar plexus chakra is located below the chest and above the navel. It's the center of self-esteem, confidence, and personal identity. Anyone who is struggling to live authentically, has control issues, or has manipulative tendencies, or has low self-esteem would be said to have a blocked solar plexus chakra. To work with this frequency of 528 hertz, that's 528, you would be opening your solar plexus chakra, and you should feel positive about life and open with and honest with yourself and others. Again, that's 528 hertz solfeggio frequency. Yes, the color is a beautiful golden white light, right? And the mantra for the solar plexus chakra meditation is Ram, R-A-M, and it's a beautiful mudra where we just take the ring finger and the pointer finger and connect it with the thumb, and we have the pinky finger and the middle finger just laying there flat, and we can rest these both on our laps, reciting Ram, that beautiful golden white light at 528 hertz frequency playing in the background, or you can even just meditate on that frequency. A lot of people consider this the miracle frequency. 528 hertz also heals you down to your molecular level. So definitely do some research on what 528 hertz means to you. It would help you feel more grounded and sure of yourself, more of that focused power in the end. And it will help diminish a lot of these overthinking thoughts, right? And more secure with where our life is going, because our desire is within reach. This is also going to enhance our interconnectedness with relationships. Beautiful rune reading, y'all. Thank you all for allowing me in this energetic space here with you. I've been Eric Paulson with Your Essential Practice. If you would like a rune reading from me, please message me at youressentialpractice@gmail.com, or you can catch me at any of my upcoming fairs that I will be attending. And you can follow me on social media. Links are in the description below for those updates. Also, all the runes, the necklaces, the wooden runes, the stone runes from the last reading will all be available for sale live while I'm at those fairs, or you can just message me at youressentialpractice@gmail.com and find out how to order. I will be having that website up and running here in a little bit here, so just fingers crossed that it's sooner than later. All right. Mercury in Aquarius rune reading, y'all. 528 hertz solfeggio frequency is a beautiful one. This is the mudra. Again. Okay, we'll just rest it in our laps. That beautiful golden white light energy in the diaphragm area, like where we breathe in just under the rib cage, that area that expands right there. Right there, you can feel that beautiful white light energy emanating out as we recite Ram, Ram, Ram. Beautiful. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant day.